Okay, so one thing I've noticed as a person who has the type of love that they have is that a lot of people, unfortunately, are not capable of receiving that. And when I say that, I mean that a lot of people do not receive healthy love on a daily basis, and it's quite sad, but this often makes for misunderstandings because I'm an anomaly to most people. Like, most people do not believe that you should just be kind to everyone that you meet. Most people do not believe in those optics, you know? And if we had to blame anyone, I guess we could blame society and like society rules. But like, the sentiment remains, like, most people are not receiving love on a daily basis. And I come along and I'm being nice, I'm being kind. And some people misinterpret it as me flirting. Some people misinterpret it as me trying to get something out of them. And I'm just like, I'm just a kind person, bitch. Like, and then so some people will demonize me and like make me out to be the bad guy because they're uncomfortable by my behavior. And it's like, I really wish more people would take the idea of being triggered more seriously. Because I don't know, so many people talk about knowing psychology and having psychology information, but one of the basic understandings of psychology is that when you get triggered, it's an opportunity for you to reflect. It's an opportunity for you to see something within yourself that maybe you didn't see before. And most people get triggered and they just immediately jump to pointing fingers. You know, like, I was having a conversation with someone the other day and I brought it up. And without saying too much on the situation or the person, I can tell now that they have a problem with me. Like, I don't know how to say this because this is my truth. You know, I don't know if it's necessarily what's going on, but I personally see the situation as them being intimidated or being annoyed because I have so much knowledge, because I have so much wisdom, and I'm so young, you know, and because I've told them multiple times, I'm not telling you this information to prove myself or to make you feel any sort of way. I just like information. Like, literally in my birth chart, I have Mercury in the 9th house. Like, and also my son. It just makes so much sense that I would just be obsessed with divine information, you know? As I am. And so that means that sometimes I just talk about really abstract concepts, you know? And I don't know, this person wants to date me, and I've already explained, like, for me to call someone my partner, like, they need to be interested in me. In my brain. And I don't think this person is interested in my brain. Like, I hope they don't ever see this. And if you do, I've already told you I don't really want you watching my videos. So that's on you. But like, I don't know, I've explained to him multiple times, I just like talking about things. I just like rambling about stuff. That's why I make videos. That's why I make these, you know? And the last couple days, the last day or so, I have purposely been very withdrawn. Not as like an attack, not as to be like a, here's what you're missing, just because my energy is precious and I have a lot of things that I'm working on and I don't want to waste my time talking to someone who doesn't care to actually evolve. And it's so frustrating realizing this within people, especially when you like someone. But a lot of people just talk shit. They just talk just to talk. You know, they'll say so much to try to prove to you that they are a certain person. And it's like, but your actions do not show. Your actions do not show, babes. What do you mean? Like, for example, I've had this person, but I've also had other people tell me to my face that they were empaths. But their actions showed no indication of that whatsoever. And I'm like, why did you feel the need to tell me that? That's not something you tell someone. That's something you just show. And they never showed it. Like, let's get one thing straight. We all have the ability to feel empathy. But not everyone is empathic, because to be empathic means that you literally feel it in your body what other people are feeling. Like, it means you literally understand what people are feeling to a degree that it makes you take action. You know, even if that action is just a prayer, but it makes you take action because it's affecting you. But like, for you to call yourself an empath and like, I don't know, in my internal body, like, and it could be that I'm reading up on these people because a lot of apathetic people have a lot of stored trauma and stored feelings that they don't realize, you know? But like, for you to call yourself an empath and then not make any moves to sort of like understand how I feel or anything, it's just like your actions show a lot. And I'm a very observant person. thankfully. So I observe, and it causes for issues because I'm like, you said this, but your actions do not show this. So what's tea, baby? What's tea? Like, I'm really just at a point in my life where I'm tired of dealing with people who don't mean what they say, who don't give a fuck about what their words do, you know? I'm tired of dealing with people who are just self-interested. I talked about the Wicked movie and how Glinda is a perfect representation of what happens when you strive for world domination with self-interest, you know? Because she only gave a fuck about herself in the grand scheme of things and how she looked to other people. Like, and that's a lot of you. Like, you just care what other people think of you. You don't actually care about showing up as a good person, you know? And it's like, that's a problem. Like, that's a problem. Like, you should care more about showing up as a good person rather than people seeing you as a good person. Because, you know what? I'm sure people saw Hitler as this great person back when he was alive, just like people are seeing Donald Trump as a great person, you know? But, like, I'm sure looking back, a lot of those people's descendants are going to be like, how did we ever vote for this person? How did we ever? And it's like so obvious when you're removed from the situation. But I don't know, a lot of people just want to have power. They just want to feel in control. And it's like, control yourself first, bro. Control how you feel. Control your emotions before you try to control anybody else. You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope this did something for you. I hope this opened your eyes in some way. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Stay hydrated, drink some fruit, eat some fruit, excuse me, if you can help it today. All right? I'm out of breath. Have a good one.